Hi there folks, you're watching the Black Powder Shooter 44 channel. Today I'm going to be going over what I think is the best beginner percussion revolver. Stay tuned. Alright, so when you're first getting into black powder revolvers and black powder shooting and muzzle loading and stuff, if you're going for a revolver, it's pretty simple which one to get. I mean, there's not a ton of choices. It's basically just Remington design and Colt design. Now, there's a few other brands or types like the Star revolver or something, but when you're a beginner, you don't usually look at those. It's usually between a Colt and a Remington. And generally, it's a Colt Navy, 1860 Army Colt, 58 Remington, stuff like that. And out of all those, I would pick a Remington design revolver, and specifically the 1858 Remington, or the Remington New Model Army, which is this gun here. And my reasons for saying that the Remington is the best beginner percussion revolver is because it's ease of use. Now, you might say, well, they jam up pretty easily after a lot of shots, or some shots put through it, and the base pin has got fouling on it. Well, I haven't really found that to be true with mine. For whatever reason, mine doesn't gum up bad at all. And there was a while where I didn't use wads in my revolvers, and it still wouldn't gum up too bad. I could get a good 6 cylinders through it and be fine. And of course, you don't get cap jams with the Remington as much as you do with a Colt style gun because of the design of the top strap, and the hammer doesn't have a notch in the middle of it, which sucks the cap back into the action. It's more like a cartridge revolver than a Colt, I would say, because of its design, and it'd be easier for a shooter to get used to. And has a lot of historical meaning to it and background, same as a Colt, and it's definitely a good gun. And another reason is that I find them to be a little more accurate. Now, they shoot point of aim most of the time. This one shoots point of aim with no adjustments having to be made. Colts need some adjustments most of the time to shoot point of aim at a closer range, like 10 yards or so. Generally, if you move to a longer range, you could get point of aim with a Colt, but if you're just shooting at a 10-15 yards, like just a normal shooting practice or just plinking around, 10-15 yards is what you usually shoot at. And I brought out the Colt Navy here to show you. Now, this one's a 44, so it's not the historically accurate copy, but out of the box, it sucked a lot of caps, didn't shoot point of aim. It still doesn't. It shoots low, and I have to compensate for that when I'm shooting, which is not a big deal. But if you're just starting out with a cap and ball revolver, I would personally like my gun to shoot point of aim. You can make adjustments to put slick shot nipples on there or have a cap post installed. But again, out of the box, if you're looking for a gun that's easy to use out of the box, I would go with the Remington, because you just load it up and go. As you can see, and as you know, the hammer has a slot in it, which the Remington doesn't, and that sucks a lot of caps. The slick shot nipples, they're a little pricey, which with shipping, they're a little over $40 a pack of them. So, I mean, it's worth it, but still a little pricey. Still a nice gun though. It handles a little better than a Remington, I would say. It's a tad lighter, and it fits in your hand a bit better. And 1860 Armies have the long grip, so if you have large hands, they'll fit that good. Or 51 Navy has a smaller grip, and it fits great. The Remington's a little top heavy because of the top strap design, but I don't find it to be a big deal. I've shot long ranges with this gun, and just takes some getting used to. And of course, no black powder revolver or black powder firearm is going to be simple to work with, but there's some that are easier to work with than others. And when you're first starting out, having a gun that works pretty reliably will keep you interested in the sport of black powder and black powder shooting. So that's my opinion, folks. Let me know what yours is down below in the comment section. What do you think is the best beginner percussion revolver? Alright folks, so until next time, have a great day.